In this video, we will look at topic 1.1, which is the structure of water and hydrogen bonding. Everything around us is made of matter. Matter is made of atoms. The structure of an atom molecule is composed of a nucleus, which is where the neutrons that are neutrally charged and the protons that are positively charged exist. Around the nucleus is the electron valence shell. This is where the negatively charged electrons exist within the atom. The subcomponents of biological molecules in the sequence determine the properties of that particular molecule. Water is composed of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, bound together with covalent bonds. In covalent bonds, the atoms are shared. This is because hydrogen lacks 1 electron and oxygen lacks 2 electrons to complete its valence shell. Due to this cooperative arrangement, this is the structure that water creates. Living systems depend on properties of water that results from its polarity in hydrogen bonding. As I mentioned in the last slide, the hydrogen and oxygen atoms are held together by covalent bonds. Because oxygen has a stronger electronegativity, the electrons are shared unequally. This gives the molecule a slightly negative side and a slightly positive side. The result is that this molecule has polar properties. Because of the polar properties, water is able to form hydrogen bonds. The polar water creates molecular attractions between the positive H in one water molecule and the negative O in another water molecule, forming the hydrogen bond. It is these hydrogen bonds that are key to each of the properties that make water such a unique molecule to life on our planet. These special properties of water include cohesion, adhesion, a good solvent, low density as a solid, specific high heat properties, and high heat of vaporization. The hydrogen bonds between water molecules result in cohesion, adhesion, and surface tension. Cohesion results from water molecules being attracted to each other. This is where hydrogen bonding occurs. Adhesion results from water molecules binding or attracted to another molecule via hydrogen bonding. So always remember, cohesion is water and water, a water drop sticking to a water drop, and adhesion is water sticking to something else. So think about if you're driving down the road and you have water sticking to your windshield if it's raining outside. That would be an example of adhesion. The final property we want to discuss is called surface tension. And basically, surface tension results from hydrogen bonds holding together. An example of surface tension occurs when our water spider is able to basically walk across water. And the reason why this happens is because the water molecules hold themselves together. Now, I want you to remember that hydrogen bonds are not very strong individually. However, if you have millions upon billions of individual hydrogen bonds, the cumulative result is quite strong. And that cumulative result allows the water spider to walk across water. Another example of this is if you go swimming and when you dive into the water, you need to break the surface. If you don't break the surface, you're going to hit the water like hitting a wall, and it hurts. Now later on, we will look at plants and photosynthesis, and one of the key things that allow a plant to survive is actually through the process called transpiration. Transpiration is the movement of water up a plant. So water clings to other water molecules by the process of cohesion, and it clings to the xylem tubes by adhesion. And using this process, a plant is able to pull water from the ground through its roots all the way up to the leaves where the water is actually used through photosynthesis.